Hey y'all, it's Rashida. I am in Croatia on a yacht. I don't know if it's probably hard to tell, but the boat is rocking right now, so if I seem a little out of it, that might be why. There's a nice little back and forth happening. Anyway, I am here to talk to you about packing a carry-on for long trips. So, that's why all this crap is here. It's not crap, it's all important. I might overpack my carry-on, but it's really important to me that I'm super comfortable on long flights. Three flights from Mexico City to Croatia. 3 flights? Yes. Mexico City to Atlanta, Atlanta to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Croatia. The whole travel time was a little over 24 hours, and so you need to be ready. So these are the things that I brought. I'll start off. I like carrying a big backpack, but not one that is so big that it's not like one of those like camper backpacks because I don't want it to tip over. So I carry like a big, cute backpack. It's got a pocket back here for a laptop. It's got lots of pockets, and it's a very easy open one. It opens up on the side right here. I also have my hand sanitizer because if you know me, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and planes are gross. And airports are gross. It's got some pockets inside, some nice pockets outside. One of the things I love most about this, it hasn't come up too often, but it does come up. This big pocket here has a little hole in it, so a bunch of holes. So that if you have something that's like damp, you can put it in here and it won't get moldy and gross. There's like airflow in there. So this is a Tumi backpack I got a few years ago and I use for traveling all the time. All right, next up, I have this little joggers belt for keys and stuff. This one expands to be pretty large. I don't typically use it when I am traveling in my carry-on, but I did want to point out that usually when I travel, I have this on me just in case I want to put it on, not as a fanny pack, because I have other fanny packs, but in case I want to hide stuff under my shirt, which I am more careful about now since I've got robbed in Vietnam. So bringing this, it's not typically in my carry-on, but because it's so light, it could be. Especially if, say, I was going to leave the airport for a day, if I had a long layover, I'd probably put this in my carry-on. All right, next I have a change of clothes in here. I love packing cubes, and this packing cube right here has a full change of clothes, socks, socks, leggings, shirt, underwear, and I think like a small bra in there. Because you never know what's gonna happen. Speaking of clothes, I also have a nice warm scarf. That's not warm, a nice light scarf for planes if I get cold. If I want to turn it into a head wrap, if I need a sarong on the plane for some reason, I've got this. I also have one of my favorite sweatshirts, Wakanda Forever. This is by Mess in a Bottle. I don't know if she still sells them, but I got this a year ago. I don't know. I got it a year ago, and I love it. It's super, super warm. So it's one of the ones I like to have on planes because it can get so chilly in there. Next, I'll go to electronics. I bring the usual things, my laptop and my laptop cable. I usually make sure I have my laptop cord. I don't pack it in my check luggage, only because if my check luggage gets lost and I have my laptop, but not my laptop cord, I know I'm gonna be very, very upset, so I don't do that. I have my Kindle. I like to read on my Kindle as opposed to my phone, which I would show you, but we're recording this on my phone right now. So my phone is another piece of electronics I take with me. But I like to read on my Kindle because the light is so dim on this that if I'm trying to fall asleep, it's much easier for me to fall asleep when reading things on the Kindle than on my laptop or on my phone. My chargers for my watch, which always needs to be charged in the middle of long flights. I like to do that on layovers. And my phone. I also have my little AirPod headphones that I typically use for walking through the airport, transiting here and there, so I can typically hear people if something happens. And then I have my noise canceling headphones, which are my super, super go-to on the plane. They're the Bose, there's a number after them, but I don't see it, so I can't tell you what it is. I love them. At first I was hesitant because they cost more than I wanted to spend on headphones. The sound quality is excellent, and when you turn them on, you literally can't hear the crying baby. You cannot hear the engine sounds. You cannot hear your neighbor. I was on a really loud, my plane was quiet on the way over, except for 2 people in the row in front of me. And I fell asleep. I had these on, watched a movie, fell asleep in the middle of the movie. I was out. And the woman beside me, when we both woke up, she said when we were talking later on, she said, those people were so loud earlier. Didn't hear a thing. These Bose, magic. Most people say the same thing. They also have an attachment cord. They work wirelessly, but they also have a cord that you can attach to the headphones to the plane so you can hear whatever's going on. And they have this adapter for the planes that require 2-prong adapters. If you can see that, they have one of those adapters in the case as well. So I've never met a plane this does not work on, and I love them. Speaking of sleeping on planes, I cannot sleep without masks. So I typically, you will never catch me on a plane, on a bus, on a cruise ship, anywhere without an eye mask. Unless I know what the lighting in a place is going to be like, and unless I know it's very, very dark, I always bring my eye mask with me. I bring my eye mask to my mom's house because I'm like, it's too much light coming in. I was never a fan of neck pillows because I don't like germaphobe. So if things are touching the outside world, I don't want them on my neck and face. I don't, it's not my thing. But I bought an inflatable neck pillow. See, it's all flat now. From a store for this trip because my neck hurt me. I usually get a window seat and kind of lean against the window. But on my last flight, my neck got a little pain in it. Getting older, all the things start to hurt. And so I bought an inflatable one, and I absolutely love this inflatable pillow. I pack it in my bag. There's a little carrier bag for it. I pack it in the bag when I'm done with it, and it doesn't get germy. Snacks. Let's talk about snacks. I pack a lot of snacks. This is not half of the snacks that I have for a trip. So, turkey jerky, mango, trail mix. I usually like to bring something with heavy carbs like plantain chips. These are all from Trader Joe's. If you go there, you recognize these. I don't eat gluten or dairy regularly, and funny story, on my first flight leaving from Mexico City going to Atlanta, I requested a gluten-free meal. I've never done this before, it's my first time, and the flight attendant walked up to me and she was like, "You requested a gluten-free meal, right?" I said, "Yes." She said, "I'm so sorry." So I was like, okay, I guess I don't have one. But they had it. What she was sorry about was that my gluten-free meal was an apple. An apple. Oh, an apple and a Starlight Mint were my gluten-free meals. While everybody else was getting sandwiches and cheese plates and this and that, and all the snacks they could eat, but the snacks were like Cheez-Its and those Biscoff cookies, which I can't eat because I'm gluten-free. An apple. So, fortunately, I had snacks. Not these snacks, because these aren't open. I have other. Same thing, like 3 bags of turkey jerky, 4 bags of mangoes. I travel with a lot of food. It's my point, because you never know where you're going to have it. On my flight from Atlanta to Amsterdam, they had, the gluten-free meal was good. It was like a full meal, and it was good. It was comparable to everybody else's. It was meatballs in something. It was good. Okay, moving on. Whenever I pack jewelry, I don't typically pack a lot of jewelry when I move. This is mostly like costume jewelry, but I always keep it in my carry-on because without fail, I'll pack something in this, something that's not costume. Like my nameplate is in this now, and I don't want it going in my check bag because I want to make sure I have it. Okay, a scarf for my head, and yes, I did throw this hair up in a ponytail and tie it up because no one wants to see me at the end of an 8-hour flight if I haven't napped, and I nap better when my hair is all wrapped up. Scarf, scarf, scarfy scarf. All right. For my electronics, I have this adapter. It adapts for Europe and Asia, the UK, and Australia. I think this is the Australia prompt. No, that's the US. That one's turned in a bit. I don't know. And then it's got some USB ports right here. I got it off of Amazon. It accepts all the different types of, you can plug in all your different types of electronics, as well as having adapters for you to plug into all the different types of holes. So I love this one. It's UPPEL is the brand. Got it from Amazon. Love it, love it, love it. I'll put a link in the comments. If you can only have one adapter, this is totally the adapter for you. The USB ports are really a game changer. A sleeping aid. I did not have an ACQL, which is what I usually take, and I went into a pharmacy in Mexico City and was like, what y'all got? And I have Nitol. I don't know what is in it, but I went to sleep. It works. This is typically how I carry, not always how I carry. Usually I have a different travel wallet, but I left my big travel wallet in my apartment in Mexico and I grabbed the smaller one. This is like some US dollars and Mexico money, so not currency I'm going to use while I'm here. I try to keep the money, local money, separate from foreign money because I shouldn't need foreign money while I'm here. My passport makes sense, all right? And along with my passport, I'm getting stuff mixed up. I always carry a pen or two. I had two in my bag today. When I travel, so that when they hand out any forms, I have something to fill out, etc. I also always travel with paper of some sort. This is the newest planner I'm using. It is the Full Focus Planner by Michael Hyatt. I love it. You don't really want to hear what's inside of it right now, but I carry that and a pencil. On flights, I always get these great ideas or try to plan out stages of my life or do things, and I'm always like, I need to write it down. And so, paper and pencil. Compression socks. One of your best friends when traveling. You put these on to decrease foot swelling and any kind of blood circulation issues you might have if you're sitting down for 8 hours. I only got up once on my 8-hour flight. That was not a great idea, but like I said, I've slept through a bunch of it, so it is what it is. Get up more often than I do. The charger for my Kindle and my portable charger, I'm sorry, the charging cord, my portable charger. I don't go anywhere, any trips without this portable charger being fully charged, because you never know when you're gonna get on a plane and they don't have a portable charger. They don't have chargers on long flights. I've been on a couple long flights where there was nowhere to charge anything, and so if you use your phone or any other devices before the flight and they're out of juice, you were just SOL. But fortunately, this little charger's with me. It's an Anchor charger. I don't remember, I think they're numbered as well, and I don't remember the number of this one, but I love it. I can charge it once and it can charge my phone like 2 or 3 times before I need to charge it again. Love it. And I pack my camera and my lenses, not because I need them on the plane, but because I don't want them going in my checked luggage. Purell wipes, because life is gross. If you saw the video of that guy changing the TV screen with his feet, you know why I do this. If you've seen grossness on a plane, you know why I do this. Pack the wipes, I wipe everything down. Sometimes I don't wipe the seat down, but I'll typically wipe the arm rests. And if there's a TV, I wipe the TV. I always wipe the tray before I touch it. I wipe the knob before I touch the knob, open it up, wipe it, close it back, wipe the back, wipe the TV screen. I don't want to put my hands on anything that another human has touched on a plane, because gross. I also, like you saw, I had that hand sanitizer on the outside of my bag as well, because gross. All right, speaking of gross and wiping things down and being sick, I have my medicine bag. Now this bag has all the medication I'm taking, but also extra things like vitamin C. So typically I'll take like one of these quasi-emergencies. This is the CVS brand. I'll take it before a flight. I'll start taking 2 a day, and then I'll take 2 per flight when I'm flying, maybe 1 if it's a short flight. But I really stock up on like getting this vitamin C in my system before flights. I also pack any medications I'm on, and like some anti-diarrheal medicine, because you don't know what you're gonna eat. You don't want to get sick on a plane. definitely don't want diarrhea on a plane. I bring headache medicine and some other things in my bag. If I didn't mention vitamins, there are vitamins in there too, because gotta stay healthy. Toothbrush, toothpaste, floss. I typically don't brush my teeth on a plane because I don't know where that water's been. I try to brush my teeth in a layover, in a bathroom, or at an airport lounge if I can, or it's a regular airport bathroom. But bring it with me. Face wipes. If I typically don't travel with makeup on, but if I do have it on, I like to take it off before I go to sleep. Speaking of which, this is my travel makeup bag. So if I feel like I need to get fancy, if Mr. Right is sitting right in front of me and I gotta like change this whole look, I don't ever do that. But just in case, on the off chance that I'm gonna want to put on, say, lipstick, this is what I'm wearing right now. It is Too Faced Lady Balls. It is my favorite matte red. I have it with me, just in case. Because most of the time, I look a little crazy when I fly. My friends can tell you. I keep sunglasses in my carry-on because my eyes are really light sensitive. So when I land anywhere, before I leave the airport, I like to put sunglasses on. And this is my last thing. Yep, last thing. This is my skincare kit for flights. I have, for super long flights, I have sheet masks, which I don't always feel right walking through the plane in sheet mask. I like this a little more if I'm sitting in first class and I've got like that little pod. If I'm in a pod, I feel better about this. If not, sometimes I'll do it like on a layover in a bathroom. I have facial soap and moisturizer and a spray. I typically don't like to spray in my seat either. I'll do this in the bathroom. On my long flight, I used a face wipe and a moisturizer and a spray to get some more moisture in, because your skin gets really, really dry on flights. Got some lotion, and I have some chapstick. So that is how I travel on long flights. This is a lot of stuff to pack. I know that. You don't have to tell me. It's a lot of stuff. For this flight, I had a wheeled carry-on as well. So some of these things, like the snacks you didn't see here, were in my wheel bag. My camera was in my wheeled bag. My laptop was in my wheeled bag for a couple of flights. I think my jewelry was in my wheeled carry-on bag, since I was bringing 2 bags on the plane. I only had the things that I would want like immediate access to, like the food, my journal, because if I've got an idea I've got to write, I need that, and like a sweatshirt, or the kind of things that are in my backpack if I also have a wheeled bag with me. If I don't have a wheeled bag with me, my backpack is really heavy and I carry most of the stuff. Yeah. So that's typically how I fly. That's typically how I pack for carry-on. I pack the things I need and the things that I don't want to break or lose, like my camera and my jewelry. So I hope you found that helpful in some way. I know this is a longer video than usual, but if it was helpful to you, or do you think it could be helpful to anyone else, please share. Until next time.